Yes, 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 yes. Back again, once again. Everyone out there, how you doing? Hello, hello. Once again, my name is CallMeNakomi, and this is CallMeNakomi World for another Wheel of Time special edition episode. Amazon never ceases to impress. Of course, I'm talking about the season 3 teaser that they released. It's a teaser clip. Let me just make sure I know exactly what they called it. Yeah, season 3 sneak peek. Actually, it's sneak peek. The season 3 sneak peek for the Wheel of Time TV adaptation on Amazon Prime, guys. I'm so excited about it. I'm here to talk to you guys about it. I'm just gonna go over the teaser. So if you hear any things just gonna go over the sneak peek. If you hear anything that is a spoiler, I didn't mean to. There shouldn't be anything that I need to spoil. I'm going over something that is readily available on YouTube and whatever other platform you guys have out there. So I just got back off of vacation. I had a great vacation with my family. Very much enjoyed it. And as soon as I landed, I got back and I looked on my phone and I was just like, oh, I missed this. Oh my God, I gotta do a video on this. So, but I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna tell you what I feel about it. It was action-packed and drama-filled, baby. It was drama-filled. But before I do that, please go ahead, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends. I am CallMeNakomi. Big fan of the Wheel of Time book series and of the TV adaptation. I might be critical here and there, but hey, it's only because I love the work. I love the source work. So I want to see it be just as great as the other stuff that's out there. You know what I mean? So, but today I'm going to go over the sneak peek that they released about 3 days ago, Amazon. And I truly, truly enjoyed it. I'm going to share it with y'all real quick so we can all watch it together. Just, if anything, refresh our memories on what we're looking at, guys. And let me just make sure. I hope that you guys can hear. Make sure my volume is not down. Okay, so I can hear it also. That would be great. And here we go. Tamika, what's going on, Nicole? What's going on? What's up, Nakomi? Just stopped by. Appreciate you, Tamika. Great intro. Being turbine. I'm gonna show y'all some snapshots of the sneak peek also when I go through it a little bit. We're just gonna watch it real quick. Rain and land.
It's time, Mother.
She'll be all right.
Today isn't about her. The Eminence requested a sitting of the hall.
These shady girls.
She's called you to the floor.
I have a few matters I'd like to raise before the
Queen
hall
of Shade
myself.
right there.
We stand with you, sister, no matter the charges.
Where are we going? And why?
Always plan for the worst, my sisters. That way all your surprises will be pleasant ones.
What if the others are working with Leandra? Let us stand with you.
You know, men can't enter the hall without just cause. Mother has closed it to all who unanswered us. And she has a plan for the rats. We are ready, Ivonne.
Last little handshake.
Mother has deemed this a sitting
That
sealed
metal
to the
staff be
hall
killing me.
and to the Red Aja.
Every sitter has the right to speak in the hall.
Only 11 sitters are required by tradition. Leandra and Sadai will speak for the Reds today, but you will not hear her.
That look.
Attend you all. She comes.
That was a
The
hey Drake.
watcher of the seals, the flame of
That was
Tarvalon,
awesome. I love
the
it.
Amelin spirit.
Leandrin Sedai, do you know why I have called you here today?
Because you wish to silence me. It's no secret. I've never courted your favor. And frankly, I'm glad of it. Knowing what I now do about you. I accuse you, Mother, of breaking Tower custom and law.
Then
Hope
continue,
there's no
daughter,
echo for my
and I will answer. And I, Sedai, cannot lie.
for my speakers here.
A month ago, Mother called 13 sisters to Kyrian for some unknown purpose. In the chaos that followed, as the city burned, it became clear that Mother had met Moraine Sedai, whom she banished from the tower, and a young man who could channel. Rand al-Thor, who proclaimed himself Dragon Reborn in Falm. Mother met him. The man this tower is duty-bound to cage and control. Mother willingly let him escape.
Order in court.
If you had proof that these accusations were true, then the Hall would have no choice but to restrict my authority, decree a penance, or even depose me. But I know what most women in this Hall do not.
What you know?
That you, Leandrin Garale, can break the 3 oaths.
What?
You have sworn yourself to the Shadow. You are a dark friend.
Calling her out. Clutch and pearl.
But this is madness.
yeah.
You see what she
Yes.
will do to silence me. You have no proof.
The Hall calls Nynaeve Elmira to the floor.
Who
You,
dropped-
Leandrin, kidnapped and sold to the Shan-Chan.
Gasp. Damn, they got me. All the looks, I love it. All the looks. It's a drama-free, yes, eyebrow. What you gonna say now? That eye twitch. Everything. It's everything.
I tried.
You have the nerve.
Dare use the power against your sisters in this Hall.
Like hitting your mother. You tripping? You gonna grab the belt? Did you grab the belt?
You have betrayed us all, and now you will be tried still and give up every member of the Black Order before you die.
Ever remember, girl. Ever remember.
You're right.
You're looking around.
I will.
Ooh, not me.
Join
Look
me.
at that. I didn't do that. Will come through. Oh, and all hell breaks loose, everybody. What? Gone in half, red shirt. I cannot get it up.
Get away from the door.
You will not pass us.
You want your Aes Sedai killed, you fool? Move!
They don't know who to trust. This girl's so in the air. Air lady, like she was flashing, flashing, everything. Everything else, girl. Like, jump behind the stairs. Whatever out of her. But you shake up the catch up and you. Ugh, poor thing. Got the arm there.
Sure.
What's happening in the hall? That we should help the Amelin.
We are. On the other side of this wall is the 13th depository.
I thought it didn't exist.
Inside are our strongest Angreal and Angreal.
How do we get to a band game? I'm trying to remember.
I can't protect these alone. There are few we can trust here.
Out of our way.
No!
13th deposit. Push the other ice guy. Ooh, oh, immediately took one of them out.
Light. Jane. Jasmine, help us get
That's
inside.
Marl and Jane. Mom on that one. Ooh, she took those two out like I know y'all ain't trying to come. Right? Black out there.
I can feel it. I can feel them dying.
That's
It's so
crazy.
good.
That's crazy.
Black out
Look at her like, bitch, you crazy.
Mother has asked us to protect
Amazing
these
stuff.
objects.
Amazing stuff.
Whatever the cost.
There's a 13th deposit.
No matter who or what comes for them.
Powerful Angreal, Tar Angreal, and
Oh,
Sa
Verin,
Angreal, possibly.
finally. Finally, I don't have to listen to your bullshit anymore.
The double cross. Ooh, and she hit them both real quick. Even. She starts snatching stuff. Gotta watch out for the little one. Lana's knocking them down, boy. Do they know what to have to do to help and Leanna is mashing. Like, I can't believe you had the audacity to come at the armament. It's amazing. Hold on. Whatever water's outside is still is done now. Can't do nothing about it. She's sworn not to come
Get to
back.
the docks.
Not sworn not to come back to Carval. They like trying to get the dip. Whoever's still
How can
alive
so many be sworn to the
getting that
shadow?
up.
Find them! Split up! We cannot let them leave this city!
Adelius. I'm pretty sure it was Adelius. I wasn't sure if it was. I'm pretty sure I didn't hear Vandine, but Adelius.
Who are you?
And she says, "Who are you?" Is that compulsion?
You got it?
She looked up at her.
And whatever else I could carry.
Little thief. Not because she's little, but you know, she's a little thief.
You will not leave the city alive.
She like, you thought. Her waters is like, I got your back, sis. Woo! Awesome sauce, guys. Awesome sauce. Such great stuff. So let me remove that right quick, guys. It was just great stuff. I mean, it was a action-packed sneak peek. If you was gonna drop a sneak peek, that's how you do it. That's how you drop a sneak peek. Don't let nobody else tell you nothing different. That's how you drop a sneak peek. Now, I'm gonna go with a couple of things. Let me just go through some slides. Let me see. Slides of PDFs. Upload file. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Let me see something. See if I can try to find it. Yeah, go ahead. Remember, guys, to like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so before. Haven't done so already. I am getting these together. Hold on, no, wrong way. Here we go. Oh, wrong place. 1 second, guys. Hold up. I know I saved this. Where the hell did I save this? Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah, but I'm gonna go over a couple of. There's a couple of oh, there we go. Bang. Open. Give it a couple seconds. Hope it's not gonna give me a hard time because it's because I have it open. But anyway, well, I was so excited when I saw that sneak peek. I was just like, I have to do a video on it. Of course, I'm waiting for March 13th, which is the day that the third season is going to be dropping and premiering on Amazon Prime. It's going to be damn near a holiday for all us Wheel of Time fans. Over the years, we've been waiting for the adaptation to come out. We've also been waiting for the adaptation to start to get so much more action packed, like how the actual books are. You know what I mean? It's written by a great author, Robert Jordan. He was actually in the military, so it's lots of different action things that action scenes from the books, and we're really looking forward to it. So I can't wait for us to see it. Let me go ahead and share this with you guys. Okay, so we start off, of course, with the shot of Tar Valon while it's raining down on Tar Valon. That is the White Tower. My apologies. That's the White Tower in Tar Valon. And that right there is the Armelin seat. She's on the balcony and she's looking out. And it's funny because she's kind of looking out onto the harbor. That could be one of the harbor, North or South Harbor, next to a bridge. And kind of wondering, I wonder if she's looking, if that's where Moraine is, and she could feel her. I'm just like, I don't think she bonded her or nothing like that, basically. Okay, maybe I'm going to a little couple of spoilers, but I'm trying not to spoil anything. Basically, she didn't do it in the book series, so I'm not spoiling anything. It's just my predictions and conjecture. That's what I'm doing here. So they're looking up at the tower. They're just like, what's going on up there? I don't know. But no, they like, hey, we got our own problems and our own business in the city. So we're not going to the tower. Her keeper, the Armelin seat, she's like the president of the Tar Valon, pretty much, or the queen of Tar Valon. And her keeper, that's Leanne. She's coming in to let her know the hall is ready for the meeting. We're gonna go down there and have a meeting. Now, this picture right here, in previous videos, I said that I thought that this was actually going to be a scene taken from one of Rand's flickers back in the day, from back in the Age of Legends, but they show it here. So I'm assuming, okay, I guess this is a scene from the tower, but they never really described that there are huge statues of Aes Sedai leading up to the hall. So, but I guess that is what it is. And those two people dressed in yellow are Yellow Aja. So looking forward to that. Hello, light blinded fool. Thank you for coming by. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you for joining me. Definitely North Harbor. You can see the slopes of Dragon Mount on the right side if you zoom in. So the zoom must be going from north to south. I feel you. Thank you very much. The window has the same pattern as the back of the Armelin seat. Yes, very, very nice. Very, 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 very nice stuff. So they're just viewing pictures of this Aes Sedai gathering around the hall, and they're walking through that hall. So I'm assuming that that's three women. So statues of three women channeling. I don't think they would keep around well, no, there wouldn't be nothing to keep around because Tar Valon was made after the breaking. So there would be no statues to that would remain of men to use in the new tower. There is Leandrin. She's coming in. She's all, high and mighty and full of herself because she's about to drop a tea on the Armelin seat, but she don't know that the Armelin got her own tea to share. She meets up with a couple of Red Aja people who have heard about the meeting, and it's like, no, we're not gonna let them come for you. We're gonna basically, we're gonna have your back, girl. I'm gonna have your back, But they get their surprise ruined by the keeper of the chronicles, who says, I'm sorry, y'all are not allowed. She's going to be the only red talking today. Then you also they cut to, at the same time, what's going on is Varen, one of my favorite characters, much less favorite Aes Sedai in the whole entire book series, Varen, and she's there with Adelius, which is one of twins, but I'm not sure if they're making them sisters. They never really said whether or not they're sisters or related. They were in retirement and they decided to come out of retirement once Moraine let them know, or once they realized that shit's about to get real because the Dragon Reborn is reborn and everything about to hit the fan. Period. And then you have a little person who is an Aes Sedai, also of the I thought that she was a brown Aja from last season, but I don't remember if she was brown or red. But she's wearing red, so I'm gonna have to put her in that category today. Adelius is Varian's actual sister in the show. She's her sister, so they made her sister instead of having Adelius and Vandine. I get it. You got to pare down that cast because they don't have enough money to pay for all the people, all the characters in this book, in that book. I mean, in that series, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So they're walking and they're going into, the red sister doesn't know exactly where they're going, but they're following because Varian trusts her. But anyway, then you have Alana dressed fierce in blue and green and yellow, green and gold. I absolutely love it. And she comes through and everybody's, she's just walking towards the hall. Her two warders, Ivan and Maxim, they see her, they're waiting for her, and they approach, but then they realize that she tells them that y'all can't come into the hall with me. You know better. Basically, only men can only come into the hall if it's of real dire consequences or a real serious matter. So, they just like, all right, fine. So they basically give each other a little handshake, little touch. You know what I mean? I think one of them said that they loved him, but the other one would basically serve her. I love it. I'm looking forward to seeing how they're spoilers. I'm looking to see how this whole entire relationship evolves over the season. So they give each other a last little embrace, hand embrace, very, very subtle, but loving, to let each other know, I got your back, we got this, and then as Leandrin is walking towards the hall. You have other sisters who are collected. This is a blue sister. You have a white sister over there also, and they're standing there with their warders, waiting for the hall to meeting to start basically. And Leanne, which is Leanne, not Leandrin, stops Leandrin at the door of the hall when she was about to walk in with all the red sisters, and she says, sorry, this is sealed to the flame, and it's sealed to the hall and sealed to the red sisters. So basically red sisters, which doesn't exactly feel like that jives with Wheel of Time terminology from the book, but it basically said Leandrin's the only one who's going to be addressing the hall. We only need 11 sisters, so you guys are not your presence is no longer required right now. So they're just going to basically, have enough sisters to bear witness to what needs to be said. So I absolutely love the Hey Drake that Leanna does as she, I'm not Leanna, sorry. Alana does when she passes by Leandrin. She says like the nanny boo boo, hey Drake. It's perfect. Priceless, absolutely priceless. So she comes in, Amelin seat sits down. She basically starts to like, you know why you here? I know why I'm here. I'm here because y'all have run amok, led astray, and y'all think y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up. And I'm glad I never followed you. I never liked you. And you never liked me, and I never liked you either. Plain and simple. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell y'all why y'all shouldn't like her. Because you know what? She knew that there was a guy who could channel that was here with Moraine, and she was letting the whole entire town burn and knew that boy could channel. And she did what? She did nothing. And then so the Amelin's like, oh, is that so? She's just like, well, you know what? You have no proof. So whatever you think you heard is whatever. Prove it, and then we can move on. But I know something about you. I know something you don't know. She's just like, what? And she's just like, well, I got proof of your shit. You actually sold somebody to the Sanchan, and you know what? Open the door. Give them what they show them what they won. And she's just like, you have no proof. You can't handle the truth. She thought she really, really had him. I tell you, and then the Amelin is just giving her eyebrows. It's like, mm. And she's just like, show her what she's won. Bring in Nynaeve. Yes, they're to show proof and witness to all the foolish and fuckery that she was getting on down in farm with the Sanchan. She sold me into slavery, and I'm here. I came back. You can't. King Kong ain't got nothing on me. That's what Nynaeve came back to say. King Kong ain't got shit on me. And she's like, damn. eyes that Leandrin and Swan are giving back and forth to each other, I absolutely love it. She's like, all right, y'all got me. So she starts to try to channel it, and everybody's just like, you must be out your damn mind to lift your hand. How you gonna hit your mama? Don't nobody hit their mama. And so they basically bind her right quick, and then the omelet is like, I've had enough. Give me the belt. And so she's just like, I'm gonna whoop your ass from here until bell time. Absolutely. So she binds her, lifts her off the floor, and tells her that I'm not going to stop beating you until you told me every single one of them kids that you got in trouble with. Every single one of them. And I'm gonna bind, I'm gonna shield, I'm gonna sever you, and then you're gonna tell me every single person that you ever spoke to. You're gonna regret the day your father kissed your mother. Absolutely. Absolutely. But then as she's saying, I'm going to make sure you tell me every single name of every single Black Aja member that you know. And then here come the girls. They start looking around like, what? Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. And while she's there, Leandrin calls out, sisters, come help me. I'm just like, okay, Powerpuff Girls unite. I mean, they came out, they came up, they threw one at the omelet, and Leanne blocked it. I'm sorry, I missed it. I didn't get a screenshot of that, but I absolutely loved it. But hey, they came through and they surrounded her, and the next thing you know, everybody was kung fu fighting. They were throwing haymakers right and left, like everybody gotta die. Everybody gotta die. And they just throwing, and the omelet is holding on for dear life. Like, oh my goodness, they are really, really going ham in here. They're throwing bows, they throwing rocks, they haymakers. I'm talking about haymakers. Wow, the omelet is holding on for dear life. They throwing fireballs, wind that could cut like a knife. I mean, they slashed this one poor red shirt, Aes Sedai, in half. It was just like, oh my goodness. I was like, oh, did they catch her in half? Sure did. Blood everywhere. And Nynaeve is there, just trying to think about her little blue pill, waiting for it to get to waiting for her blue pill to kick in. And no, sorry, boo. Impotence. I hear it happens to a lot of Aes Sedai. I hear it happens to a lot of Aes Sedai, but nope. They was like, all right, before you could get your shit together, Nynaeve, because I know how powerful you are. Homegirl right here decides to throw a whole ass couple columns at your ass. She cuts them because she's throwing knives, and it basically just falls on top of Nynaeve, and hopefully she's okay. Outside, the waters hear all the pandemonium going on, and they're just like, let me in, and everybody's just like, bitch, we trying to stay alive. We don't got no more time to open the door. Here comes from around the corner the three red Aes Sedai that was trying to get in there with Leandrin, and they're just like, move out the way so I can get in there too. And they're just like, no, you will not pass. They did the whole Gandalf. You will not pass. And then, so they're there. Everything crazy is going on inside. Everybody's people dropping right and left. They throwing haymakers. Lyanna and Alana are basically just like shoguns out there. They protecting the Amelin while she's trying to hold on for dear life to Leandrin until she, I don't know if she's squeezing the life out of her, but this blood is out of her mouth. It's crazy. And the next thing you know, though, one of them get a good idea to decide to throw a whole ass rock at the Amelin. They catch her, knock her to the floor. She loses concentration. Leandrin drops to the floor. Blah, blah. Both of them basically are hurt. They're on the floor, but they both basically have Aes Sedai that comes to their aid and starts to basically heal them. One starts to heal them and take care of them back down in the 13th depository, which is crazy that they call it the 13th depository. I guess maybe it is the 13th depository. You probably would hide it behind a wall that nobody could get to if it was the 13th depository, which is supposed to be like secret. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But he decided to call the 13th depository where they're hiding all the Angreal and Sangreal and ter'angreal. Makes sense, sure. I would love to have seen some scrolls in there to show that it's more than just basically the storeroom where they're holding all the weapons. You know what I'm saying? This is basically their Arnold Schwarzenegger commando room where they have all the guns at, just in case shit. You know what I mean? So she does the whole Doctor Strange ring thing basically and opens up a hole in the wall. And this one right here starts to look a little creepy because she's a little bit too excited to see, ooh, what's in there? So they go inside, and here comes around the corner also a couple of other Aes Sedai comes late to the party. This late as hell. I think they call it Chesmal, and I forgot the other name, but it's all right. It's okay. You know what I mean? So those two come through, and immediately the green Aes Sedai, she hits one of the Aes Sedai out the way. So she falls to the floor. They realize what's going on. They just like, she must be Red Aja too. And so the one Red Aja, she turns around. She's basically blocking them. The two warders try to come at her. She takes them out real easy while she's still blocking their flows and their power they're sending at her. And then crazy shit happens. She kills two of her warders, and she's just like in ecstasy with the feeling of them dying. And I'm just like, this bitch crazy. This bitch crazy. That was exactly the face that she. So they basically start kung fu fighting. These two outside, inside, they're passing by all types of different Angreal and Tangreal. Sorry, they're in Adelius and the red, the Red Aja person. I'm not going to call her Small Red. That's just disrespectful. I apologize. Please don't cancel me. Not just yet. Anyway, so they're passing by different things. There's one thing that looks like a little arm cuff or something like that. Another thing that looks like a little puzzle. It looks crazy. And so she's just like, oh, thank you for letting me in. I'm glad I don't got to listen to your bullshit no more. She does some quick little thing basically, and it's two little flows go into each of their heads, and next thing you know, their blood just starts leaking out their mouth. And this is just like, I'm wondering what exactly she hit them with. And then the girl basically starts to take her bag and filling it like it's time to go. I will not leave here empty-handed. That's exactly what she said. Even Chesmal looks at Jalene funny. Exactly. They all was just like, the fuck. Janine, exactly. Naomi outfit looks more brown. Okay, that's her name, Naomi? Cool, thank you. You know, I remember them calling somebody Naomi. I just couldn't exactly remember where to place it. Or where it did look brown. I thought she was a brown from last season, so that's what I figured. But her, I don't know. Maybe it was just where when I'm watching the clip on. Basically, it just looked red to me. But they have a lot of firelight around. Maybe that's just what it is. Yeah. So anyway, so there's a crazy disc there. I'm not exactly sure what kind of disc that is, but what it does, who knows? And it's also a figure of a woman that she grabs and puts inside of her bag. So I'm wondering. I'm looking forward to seeing what all those things do. She grabs the little cuff thing also. Back inside the tower, the one yellow sister that was helping Leandrin, she starts to heal her. And also another yellow sister comes over to the Armelin and is healing her while Leanne and Alana are kicking ass in this, trying to block and guard the Armelin with all their might. Absolutely. So Leanne just went straight up, just enter the dragon. She was just taking that staff and she was swinging it around until she just caught somebody real quick. And she was just angry that you have the nerve to go after my Armelin. She hits the white sister in the face and this keeps on going until this is a bloody mass left. I love it. Give me the blood and guts of Wheel of Time. We deserve it, Rafe. Thank you. It's been too PG, son. It's been too PG. I'm sorry. It's been too PG. The Armelin's all healed. She's just like, oh no, this bitch didn't. And then next thing you know, Leandrin said, join with me, sisters. A bunch of them, they get together, all five of them get together in one, or whoever was left. I think it's all four left now. Get together, they join all their powers together, and they send out the boom, son. I mean, it was just like everybody was just like, duck. They just do everything they can just to get out the way, and then she let out a boom. I mean, it blew the doors off the hall. Chesmal and Janie, I don't know how to say the name. I'm looking for it in IMDb. I couldn't see it for a second, but anyway, I'll look it up so I can get the phonetic pronunciation. I'll look it up later, basically. But they ducked to the side like they knew what was going to happen, and next you know, the whatever waters were left basically just go flying. I mean, it was just brutal. Outside, Moraine and Lana was like, the hell is going on up there? Yes, everything's going on up there. And then so after they set off the boom, they decide to get the dipping and they leave. And then it's just, I mean, is that yeah, that's a severed hand right there on the floor. I'm just like, it was just, I love it. I love it. It to me, I always thought of Wheel of Time as a fantasy, sci-fi horror thriller. That's what I thought about it. I put horror into it because it was just like some I mean, there was blood and guts and some really horrific night dreams and nightmares that happened in this show. And not so much nightmares, just real stuff, you know what I mean? So, yeah. This is what happens when you basically when the power goes unchecked. Severed hands on the floor of the hall, you know what I mean? So she's just like, these bitches will not leave until I say they can. I'm gonna get that ass. So she says, everybody go out there and find them. And so they're back down in the 13th depository. Varen is holding Adelius and just you try to make sure she's okay. And she's just like, who are you? And I'm just like, okay. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of compulsion mixed with a little bit of just it was a lot. I would just want to know exactly what spell she put on her. I wish that we could find out, but we probably can't. Anyway, she gets outside. She meets up with her peoples out in the street. They're all walking off like the Avengers, like they just basically pulled off, like there's Ocean 11 and they just pulled off the heist of the century. And then the Amerlin is walking the streets like, I will find them myself. She looks like a black mother that got woken up out of a nap and was told that she had to come down to the school to get her child. She was not happy. She does not look happy at all. But who did they run into? Alana. Alana said, you're not leaving here alive, bitch. You got to die. One of us got to go. It's only going to be one of us. And so she's just giving her the look like, yeah, it's about to get real. And these, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 7, I guess, are the Aes Sedai that's going to flee, the Black Aes Sedai, who's going to flee and end up in Tanchico, where Nynaeve and Elaine and company and group are going to go after them. Nynaeve is a crazy person deciding to go after 7 full sisters, 2 novice, a novice and a novice and a brand, pretty much an accepted and a brand new accepted are deciding to go after these 7. They tripping, but hey, you never say that Nynaeve ain't had balls. Cannot say. After that first scene when she basically fought her way away from the Trollocs in the first season, Nynaeve got that. Absolutely, Nynaeve got that. So they square off, and she's just like, "You're not leaving here alive." And her 2 warders come out to bookend her at the end of the scene, and that's it. That was the end of the sneak peek. It was an action-packed sneak peek. I absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it, guys. I absolutely loved it. Please tell me what y'all thought, what y'all think. If you're in chat, please let me know what you thought about it. I thought it was exciting. I watched it several times over and over again. I didn't want to make too much notes because I didn't want to just be reading off notes here while I'm here. But it's just, I can't wait for the season to start. For us to get more of this, for us to be able to tie this into the book plots and see where they're going and where they're taking it. It's just chef's kiss. Go ahead and submit that for the Emmy, Rafe. I'm gonna go ahead and let you know. Go ahead and submit that for the Emmy. It had shade, it had drama, it had action, it had deceit. It was everything. I am Diego Montoya. You killed my father. We're prepared to die. That's exactly what Alana was looking at it like at the end of there. I'm sorry I might have messed up that quote, but it's okay. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Princess Bride. Sorry, not Princess Tides. Princess Bride. If you know, you know. Anyway, light blinded fool said, and that's only about 50th of the season. A 50th. That was 11 minutes. God, I wish there were more episodes, man. But hey, it's okay. It's okay. Beggars can't be choosers, and I can't wait for it to come back because Lord knows we've been waiting for a minute for the 3rd season to drop. I'm looking forward. I can't wait for it. I'm so happy to see it. Please go ahead, like, Comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so before. Drop me a message real quick before I leave. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all talking about. I'd love to basically start this discourse with you people. But at the same time, I'm here. If you just want to stop by, listen to what I got to say, and tell me deuces until later. It's all good. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. But I'm looking forward to it. It was great scenes. It was probably stuff that I completely forgot to mention. It just little things. I mean, there was just lots of little details. I can't wait to find out maybe a little bit more about the things that were in the 13th depository before the Amelin sends Nynaeve off to die. I mean, off to go and chase the Black Aja. I hope that Amelin goes through and gives an inventory of what's going on there. I wonder if Egwene is there at the White Tower with them. I know Elaine, and if Nynaeve got back there, obviously some of the girls might have gone back also. I'm not sure if Min and Matt went back with them or how they meet up with them in Tanchico. Obviously, we see that from the other previews. I'm so excited. Kara Sadai, thank you so much for coming through. I really appreciate you. I'm definitely hyped also. And she says, if this is episode 1, how are the rest of the season? I mean, is this going to be episode 1? I'd like to believe they're going to give us at least a little bit of this might be episode 2, 3, because I'd like to believe that they're going to start back in Faum post, tower dragon scene basically, and I guess that's where we're going to get also the scenes with Rand, Matt, and Perrin in a pub, sharing a beer probably for the last time until the end of the show. Or where we saw a scene or a shot also of Avienda and Elaine talking to each other basically. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing, how they're going to really put this whole entire thing together from the little pieces that they've given us that's all jumbled up. We don't know what's in front and what's behind, but I'm here to look and see how and decipher what they're doing there. Karis also said, I always said if they stick the landing with this season, then it will catch on with the public. This is the make or break season for me too. I truly believe that this is the make or break season. The season 1 and season 2 set up the whole entire, set up the storyline, kind of like, even though Great Hunt was definitely exciting for, many of the other, many a fan. There's a lot of different favorite scenes from Great Hunt that I wish they would have covered in season 2, like of course Rand's flicker, of course going to the steading with Loyal, the conversation. One of my favorite parts from the Great Hunt was the conversation that Varen has with Rand before they go to Barthanas' palace, just basically where Perrin is just like, I feel like they're having a conversation to themselves. And it's just like, yes, it's when he finally really starts to have a conversation with a Aes Sedai who respected him back. And he's starting to learn a little bit more about the power, about the larger world, before he gets to Dragon Reborn, where he actually starts to, or not Dragon Reborn, but more so Shadow Rising, where he starts to educate himself a little bit more, or starts to learn a little bit more of what he can learn. Of course, a fish can't teach a bird how to fly. Whatever have you, you know what I mean? There's a lot of parts from the Great Hunt that I wish that they would have added in, but you can't have everything, or else these would be just like 20 seasons. I get it, but there's a lot of fan favorite scenes that I'm sure they're gonna hit. I hope that they hit. And how much of Dragon Reborn do you feel like they're gonna touch on in this season? Guys, let me know how much you think of Dragon Reborn they're going to touch, or if they're just going to go skip over Dragon Reborn completely because it's just a chase scene, even though I hate that we're going to miss the very first Matt power scene where he's gambling with Tom. Where is Tom? Sorry, I know, knocking around my mic here on my desk basically, but you're robbing us of so many things. And I know we got the books. I get it. Yeah, we got the books, but I want to see it. Lightbringer says, this is the first 11 minute of episode 1. Okay, cool. What? Seriously, bro? Seriously? They cut all of that? Wow. Wow. I'm guessing you might have got that. I'm not sure exactly whatever. Sometimes I'm unplugged. I used to watch all the shows. I used to really be plugged in to hear all the real time information and news to try to stay up to date on what's going on. I checked out. It's just a lot of content out there. And I kind of also just wanted to give my own takes on things, like not a person who's completely plugged into the production and all that other stuff to get behind the scenes information. I kind of like to absorb it, kind of like how just a fan who myself read the books and, looking forward to the adaptation, but not quite invested to, stalk anybody. Not saying anybody stalks anybody. But anyway, okay. After the cold open, all right. This me free to read completely. This is the first 11 minutes of episode 1, but they might flash back in time after the cold open. I guess so. That's a cold open for your ass, if that is. This cold open is Dragon Reborn when the Black Aja do the smash and grab. It is. Sorry, that's right. This is basically when the Black Aja and when the Black Aja basically does a smash and grab, and Nynaeve is supposed to go and start. Nynaeve and Elaine and Egwene are supposed to go out and start looking for them, which leads them to Tyr at the end of Dragon Reborn. Got it. Right, very true. Matt quarterstaff scene will be right. Okay, cool. The Matt quarterstaff scene. So he did go back to the White Tower with them. Okay, got it. So we might get his luck back. I hope so. I hope we do. I hope we get his luck blender, as you call it. In my opinion, book 4 is the best book in the series, and I'm so excited to see Perrin's story arc this season. Same. I think that, don't get me wrong, I definitely love a lot of Dragon Reborn 2. I mentioned some scenes that I absolutely love from that. Of course, it's just some scenes that I'm just really I'm upset that I'm not going to get. I'm not going to get, Matt blowing a hole into the stone. And if that happens too, please let me know, guys, if y'all know of this information. But at the same time, I'm not mad at them just going ahead and just skipping ahead to Shadow Rising, because that is pretty much when the book really starts to get its own feet underneath it. That's when the series really starts to get in. And just so y'all know, favorite book of the series, personally, Knife of Dreams. This is my favorite book. It is what it is. Please let me know y'all favorite books in the series also. I would love to know. I would love to discuss that. So we might get the luck bet, but right. So excited to see Perrin's story arc. Absolutely. You already said it. I'm gonna be shouting Golden Eyes right along with them. I can't wait. Got it. Yeah, sometimes too many spoilers it's too many. Sometimes it is too many. I want to experience it. I mean, I know how the book series is supposed to go. I'm not saying I don't need spoilers for the series too, but at the same time, I want to absorb it how the regular person, the regular average Joe would absorb it. Just so my criticism can be genuine. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? When they kind of explain everything, it's like a kid who's just like, Mom, okay, so don't get mad. And also, I took out the garbage and I washed the dishes, so don't get mad. I did all the things you asked. But yeah, I don't want the setup. I don't want the setup. I want you to basically give it to me and let me absorb it the way that you expected for me to absorb it. Just like you put a brand new CD and you try to listen to it, you want to listen to it from the front to the back, to the beginning to the end, so you can hear it the way that the artist wanted you to hear it. I want to watch and see the show the way Rafe wanted us to absorb the show, and be able to give my own opinions on it. So, but appreciate all the insight and that you guys are sharing. Absolutely. Please give it to me whenever y'all have it. Don't ever want to close that door. Not at all. Lightbringer said also, most excited for the Threefold Land. Absolutely. Because that's my favorite segment of book 4. But the Tenchiko plot has me most interested because I know the least about what they'll do. Very true. I mean, it's all all bets are off on Tanchico, especially with the fact that they throw a Matt in there and Min. You know what I mean? We don't know what's going on. I'm assuming that whole set of 7 is going to be out in Tanchico, doing God knows what, or sorry, the light knows what. And I'm looking forward to seeing what kind of things they find out there. I just listened to the whole Shadow Rising again, so I could kind of set that whole Tanchico, story plot line and Perrin's plot line and Rand's plot line in my head, because I'm assuming they're probably going to have some parts from Shadow Rising, but the meat of the season is going to be Shadow Rising. So I'm looking forward to it so much, guys. But I'm gonna end it right there, guys. Thank you so much for coming in. I really, really appreciate it. I'm so excited about what they're releasing. We have, let me see how many weeks left. I just basically about like maybe 2-3 weeks left, maybe if that much. Let me see. Today is the 24th. It's coming out on the 13th. So we have 17 days. 17 whole ass days until we get this. Counting the days. No problem. Thank you so much, Light Blinded Fool. You light blinded fool. Thank you, light blinded fool. Bless you. The light's blessing upon you, sir. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you all for coming by. I really, really appreciate it. If you haven't read the books or just listen to the books, Kate Redding and Michael Kramer's version, the audiobooks are golden. If you just want to, do a quick, because it's 15 books. So if you just want to do a quick listen and read, just try to catch up, go ahead and do that. I might circle back and start doing it. And start doing a full recap of books or of seasons. And I'm looking forward to going over all of them with you guys. Please come on back. Like I said, I'm going to be doing live reactions on my YouTube channel, CallMeNakomi World. Please go ahead and like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already. I really appreciate y'all for coming through. I absolutely love the fact that I had some viewers here. Always a good day. Always a good day. Let some friends know if they're looking for another channel to get some insight. Somebody else's insight. I mean, I come. Sometimes my predictions are wrong, but it's okay. It's okay. I accept the times when I'm wrong. I accept the times when I'm saying that I'd rather if it was my way, but it's okay. I'm here for it. I'm looking forward to this whole entire experience with you guys. I'm registered for episode screening on the 38th. On the 8th of March. I did that for the first season. It was a very, very cool experience. Seeing, I think it was the first 2 episodes that they showed at that screening, or was it just the first episode? I'm not exactly sure if I remember, but they did it down here in Atlanta, and it was really cool to go to. If I would have knew about it, I probably would have signed up for that also. That would have been really cool. But hey, I'm looking forward to it, and I can wait. 17 days, I could wait. I'm good on that. So, but anyway, thank you all for coming through. I am CallMeNakomi, and this has been another episode of CallMeNakomi World. Please come by once again. I'll be doing live reactions for every single episode or episodes once they drop, because Amazon likes to drop several, and I appreciate that from them. Thank you so much, Amazon. But until next time, take care of each other. This one is online screening, open to everyone. Oh, thank you, Light Blinded Fool. I'm definitely gonna look into that. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you follow me on Instagram, go ahead and drop me a message with the link. If you got the link, let me know. Go ahead and drop the link in my Instagram. You can follow me at CallMeNakomi on Instagram, CallMeNakomi1 on Blue Sky. I'm not messing with X like that. So and also you can email me at CallMeNakomi@gmail.com. Anytime, people. Anytime. I love you all. Please take care of each other. Take care of yourself. Absolutely, because you can't take care of everybody else unless you take care of yourself first. And may you always find water and shade. Peace out, people. Have a good night.